Hello and welcome to Clasihandmade. How is everyone doing today? So today is June. It's June the 4th. Hello everyone. Welcome. My name is Shondell. So I must say welcome to all my new subscribers and welcome to all my returning subscribers. I hope you're all doing well. So what I have for you today, I have some changes on some of the things that I was making, and I also have a new book to show you. So let's get started. So let's start with the finished item. I only have one finished item today, or object, one finished object, and I like to show it to you. So here, guys. So I have this, I think it's a donkey. Anyhow, when we get to the book, we will know exactly what it is. So here is my new amigurumi. I did not put safety eyes. I embroidered some eyes into it. And the yarn I use is the yarn that I bought from Amazon. And let me show you the package that I have. Sorry. This is the package. I use one entire ball of gray for the body and the legs. The entire leg is supposed to be gray, but because the ball of the yarn is only 65 yards, I had to substitute it and give him a pair of pants. So I did his leg, his feet, his arm, his head, and his ears, and so on with the gray. The cream color, I use part of it for the mouth, and then I give him a little yellow shirt. And then I use the remaining of the gray color. I use all of the gray, and I put it on top of his head for the mane, and I brushed it out a bit. This yarn is lovely, very nice. I was telling my kids, I said, if I could substitute all my yarn for this type of yarn, I will do that. So I'll probably start using out what I have and just invest in some of this yarn, because I love making amigurumi, and this yarn is perfect. It's not a big ball, but as you can see, there is no fuzziness or anything, just smooth and very soft. So I will be investing in some more of this yarn. And I got this yarn from Amazon. Is Loveling, and this is what it look like. It's a number 3, 65 yards, and I want to give you, it contains 80% of cotton and 20% milk fiber. This yarn is so soft. So I checked the website on Amazon. They do sell, you could buy these individually, but they're all the same size. I find one other company that sell the milk yarn, but it takes long to ship, and a lot of the colors they're out of. So for me to really get a substantial amount of yarn to make stuff, I will have to buy like 2 balls would make an animal, and then you can use these colors for the clothing and so on. So I'm considering doing that right now. I'm thinking I don't want to buy any more yarn because I want to use out what I have. So I will see how it works. And so that's it. Or I could sell off some of my yarn and use the money to buy these yarn. So I'll see how that works out. So that's my only finished item. I always get myself in a predicament. I start something and then I never check, sometimes, I would say most of the time, to see how much yardage. I always assume, oh, it's 2 ball, it's going to be enough. So I make a big boo-boo on this shawl. And this is work in progress. I make a big boo-boo on this shawl. So I'm about to do the edging. I finish the body of the shawl and I'm about to do the edging. And I ran out of yarn. This is all I have left. So I only have the edging to finish off and I don't have any more yarn. I know this was a discontinued yarn from Michaels. I checked to see where else sells it. Urshner's is selling it, but I just don't need any more yarn. And if I buy the yarn from Urshner, it's 5 something and then I have to pay for shipping. So I decided to check Amazon. Amazon does have it. They want 7 something for it. And you don't have to pay shipping. So I think that's a cheaper way to go if I'm going to get this finish. So you can see here it is. It turned out very beautiful. You know. So this is what it's gonna look like. Let me stand up and show you. So the edging is going to be here and then I'm going to block it and so on. And you can wear it in, I guess, in all different. You could also wear it like this. Oops. It's all bunched up because it needs to be blocked. So this is my shawl that I'm working on right now. So remember last week I showed you this yarn here. And I was going to start I started my shawl, Count My Blessing shawl. That is by, Ursula of OM Granny Square. And this is the pattern here. So I decided, I asked if anyone think it's good. I mean, some people say it's good, but I should. And then one person gave me a good suggestion to say, if you start questioning yourself at the beginning of the pattern, maybe you should start one in a different color. So that's exactly what I did, because I have the same, not the exact brand of yarn, but the same style of yarn that is used in this particular pattern, the Count My Blessing shawl pattern. So I decided to take it out, and here is mine. I started over again, and this is a gradient yarn, and it's a wrap. So this is the yarn by Red Heart, and this is what it looks like. Oh, it matches my nail. So I'm going to be using this to make, and I have 2 balls. And make sure this time I check because I don't want to run out of yarn. This, let me tell you exactly what it is. It's a number 1. It's a number 1 yarn. It have 623 yards. And how much does the pattern call for? Go for a 2-weight yarn, which I could hold the 2 together and that will work. I didn't think of that because I have 2 balls. I could hold the 2 strands together and it probably would work. And from what I'm looking here, it looked like the same yarn. I mean, the same texture of yarn. Anyhow, I'll see how this works up and then I'll just continue. So far I'm on row, I think I'm on row 9 or something like that. So this is what it looks like so far. You can see the pattern now, you know, I'm holding it upside down. So this is what you can see. So I'm working on that. And what I'm using, I have I have been using this yarn before, and someone suggests that I thread a bead onto it to keep the strands together. But it's keeping the strands together, but it's not, the strand of yarn is still splitting. So what I did, I'm using my tailor's wax, and this is what it look like. I have two. This is one, and then this I have a ball. So I'm using this to rub on the yarn to clump it up a bit. And you know, when you wash it, it will come out. So it's not going to spoil it or anything. It's just going to make it easier for me to crochet. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take it and rub it between like this. And hopefully it will work. I just decided to start doing that. So what I crocheted before did not have the wax. So see, it all show you, it holds together. So that's what I'm doing with this. So I'm going to continue to work on this, and I'm going to come back and show you the progress that I'm getting on that. So that's all my work. I have lots of work in progress, but that's my active work in progress right now. So what else should I show you? So let me show you the book that I got this week. So this is my new book, and this book here is, I bought it from Amazon. I paid $8 something for this book. And I got this book from Crystal Chronically Crochet. I'll put it on the screen because I don't remember exactly. I think that's what her name was. But she have a crochet along going on with this book. So I already made one of the item in this book. And this book is very nice. Okay, so let me show you the pattern of the Otis the donkey. So this is what Otis the donkey looks like. Very nice. And there are lots of other pattern in this book. Let me see if I could find a page with the entire pattern, and you can see if they have all the patterns on one page. Oh yeah, they do, right at the beginning of the book. So here are all the patterns. So I plan to make quite a few more of these patterns because there are very small. I made this one in a day. I didn't count the hours, but you know, I didn't carry it over to the next day. I started in that day and I finished it. And I tell you, I was totally enjoying it, I think because of the yarn that I used. So if you would like to, I don't know if this book is still on sale, but you can check it out and see. There are quite a few. Look at this. This is Lucy the Lamb. And I noticed for the body they did some half double crochet. So I'm excited to see how that will work out. But I think I will add some clothes to all of my animals. So for this, I want to make this, and I want to use the yarn that I told you about from Amazon. So I'm thinking about ordering like 2 balls of gray and 2 balls of white, like, you know, the regular colors. So guys, what are you working on? How was your week? What were you doing? Are you on vacation? Are your children off, or are they're still going to school? My kids are off, and we're planning to go on vacation sometime soon. So we'll see. And so that's all I have for you today. Please be kind and have a nice day. Enjoy your day, enjoy your weekend, enjoy your time with your friends and family. Until next time, I'll see you. Bye.